So I'm just going to go for a quick walk around the yard. Check out the garden, check out the birds. It's pretty nice. It's a nice day today. It's supposed to get up into the 80s. We'll see. We've had so much rain, actually. Coming back here. See those deep footprints in the garden right there? That was me after we'd had, I don't know, a week steady rain, probably 5 inches of rain, and this garden is really well worked up. Yeah, it was pretty gross. But you can see the peas are doing pretty good. Now I'm in Central Prairie area of Canada, and we are, I think it's a little slower than normal, but things are doing pretty well here. We got the lettuce is doing very good. And I have been pulling from that. Still don't have any tomatoes yet. Still a bit early for this part of the country. The peas, they are growing, but we lost a lot of peas. That middle section that's bare, that's where our beans were, and we have lost a great deal of beans. I probably won't get much this year. Trying out some of the Brussels sprouts this year. I've got 2, 4, 6 plants there. Haven't tried that before, so we'll give that a go. The Swiss chard was actually burning. I don't know why. The leaves were getting burnt, and which is really crazy because all we had was rain. So they're actually starting to come back now. My husband's got some rutabaga back there with all that green before the rhubarb is rutabaga. He's got to thin that out. And yeah, so that doesn't look too bad. Now, if you've been following along, we have taken the potatoes out of the garden this year. We did the Ruth Stout method here, down this first line, I guess, and potatoes were late to come up, but they did come up. And then we've got our potatoes in containers. They're doing really well. So I don't know, this may be a thing where we do the potatoes in containers to free up the garden, just because potatoes can get really, it can damage the soil to the point where the potatoes get blight, and then that blight is in the soil and you can't get rid of it. So actually containers for potatoes are not a bad idea. And this is my lovely little pot of assorted things, I guess, things I had leftovers or one-offs. I've got mint, I've got a couple of tomato plants in here. This is chamomile. I've used this for tea already. This is gorgeous. I've got the parsley. This is more mint here in the back. And this is Queen Anne's lace. Now, if you're in Ontario, this grows wild everywhere. Out on the prairies, it's not something that we see a lot of. So I'm going to make sure I've got a lot of this in the backyard. Just on the edges, I like to keep my so-called weeds on the edges. So we can take a look at the raspberries. Raspberries are doing pretty good. Lots of berries coming. So we're doing good here. Got some flowers coming up here. Now, we've got a couple of things in these pots. Now, if you followed along, this was something I took in the house last year. It's a mint, and it wasn't doing too good towards the end of the winter season, but kept bringing it back outside. It's doing great. This is an apple tree that I've had for about 3 years inside. I don't think I could ever plant it outside because it is not for this grow zone. And this is a crab apple tree that is from our other location. It needs to come out of the pot. It may survive. It may survive. I don't know. This guy has grown so much. When we first moved here 3 years ago, yeah, I think it was about a foot tall. So we're doing good here. And like I said, I can't wait to use some of this stuff. You can make a carbonated drink from the needles, adding that with sugar, and then when it starts to get pine cones, I can do other things. So in my raised beds, we've got carrots coming. You can see I've got a weed here. It's not a weed, can't recall what it is, but it's something that I looked up and it's like, oh, that's interesting. I have to go back now and see what it is. I've got beets here as well. The beet greens are really good for the hens and also for me. I like those beet greens. I've got some salsify here. Now, most people would say, oh, that's a weed. It's actually quite medicinal, so. This is getting a little overgrown. I have a pea in here. I've got a lot of weeds in there that I'll pull out. Now this is full of radishes. These were planted later. These ones are something I tried. It's a little bit new. It's a long white radish, and they are actually ready to pull. Got some carrot seeds in here, and I don't even know if these are going to come up. There was only 7 of them in the pack. I planted them along this line here. Pretty much all I'm getting is weeds. I don't know what they're going to look like when they come. Google says this is arugula. I have no idea. We'll see. So, got the pool doing the pool thing, which is good. Now back in here is where my strawberry spinach is. And I don't know if I can zoom in here yet. So it's back in there, and what's going to happen is the leaves of the triangular leaves in here, if I can get closer, taste like spinach. And they end up producing, as you can see here, little balls along their stem that turn red like little strawberries. They don't taste like strawberries, but that's what gives it the name. All right. Oops. And we got the chicken coop. This is one of my apple trees. It's doing pretty good. The rain, I think, has certainly helped with the apple size. Let's check out the girls. Hello. Yes, hi Chelsea. Hi Cinnamon. Chelsea's the lighter of the two. Hey Cinnamon. Hey Chelsea. Bridget is still being acclimated to the team chicken. She spends a lot of her time by herself. Now we do open up her cage and get her out. Oh, it looks like she has... Okay, so she's out with Blossom. The 2 little red ones have a tendency of attacking her, so slowly but surely it's coming. And then here's our poor little plant, or our apple tree that got eaten. The bark was eaten by mice over the winter. Now, my husband has tried to do some grafting on it to see if that'll help. It's not dead yet. It had a lot more blossoms, and it's producing 2 apples this year. We'll see if it dies by next year. We'll just have to replace it. Then over here is the plum tree. Just come up. At one time I had 4 plums. We're down to 2. This guy I didn't even know about. And then there's one right here. And we've taken the tags off, so I'm not sure if they're the same variety or if they are of a different variety. But that's it. That's what we've got here. Just thought I'd take you guys out for a bit of a tour. Oh, got some clucking going on back there. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the tour of the yard. Not a heck of a lot going on. Chickens are being chickens. I'm going to go grab some lunch, so I think I'll leave that with you guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.